Hi everyone, have you ever wondered what's it like to work a full-time job and to start your own small business? In this video, I'm going to show you how I make 1,000 scrunchies while being a full-time mom. Some of you may think that that is not a full-time job, but for those who do have kids, know that is more than just a full-time job. So if I can do it, you can too. Also, I will be going back to my full-time corporate job next month. So it's going to be interesting how I handle being a mom and running a small business. I'm going to be spending the next few days and weeks making 1,000 scrunchies. If you're wondering if scrunchie is an oversaturated market and if it's still worth it to make scrunchies, you've also seen small business making scrunchies all over social media and at markets. I would say that scrunchie is a little oversaturated, but I think you can still make money from selling scrunchies, and I'll tell you later why in this video. For those of you who don't know me, I gave birth to my baby girl in the spring of 2023, and that's also the year I decided to start my small business journey selling hair accessories. It was a tough time being a new mom and trying to find the time to sew. I actually didn't sew for several months after giving birth, but I was determined to grow the small business of mine. I sold a ton of scrunchie in person in 2023 and I couldn't keep up with producing more. My goal for this video is making and stocking up on 1,000 scrunchies. Every week my little one stays over at her grandma's for a few days, so I have the entire day free to myself. I spend a day or two cutting and folding fabrics. It was a repetitive process, but that's all I did. I had to do it while my baby was gone because if she was home, she would throw fabric everywhere and I won't be able to get any work done. I've spent a day or two cutting up all of these fabrics and they just have to be sewn. This is the stack for my regular size scrunchies and this is the stack for my XL scrunchies. So I'm going to be spending the next few days sewing these all up and we're going to see how long they take me. I try to come up with the most efficient way to get this done. Cutting the fabric was the easy part, and it's the sewing part that took the majority of my time. So I estimated if I was a person without a full-time job and all I do is sew scrunchies all day, it would probably take me a couple of days or a few days to up to a week to finish 1,000 scrunchies. Unfortunately, this took me several weeks up to a little over a month to complete. I would take every opportunity I have to sew. So this would mean whenever my baby is asleep, I would take my sewing machine out and sew as much scrunchies as I can within that amount of time that she's asleep. As long as she's awake, there is no getting any work done as I have to put all my time and energy into looking after her and giving her the attention she needs. When I notice that she can sit and play by herself, I would put elastics on the scrunchies or cut some of the excess thread that is on the scrunchies. I would try to work on things that did not require a sewing machine where I could just sit close by and get stuff done. Sometimes I do look forward into my husband taking my little daughter to her grandma's because that's when I know I can finish some more sewing. If you have a baby, you know how much you would miss them if you don't see them for a day. It would actually bring my mood down and I would mindlessly sew all day. So this is why when she comes home, I would stop my sewing, stop whatever I'm doing, and save all my time and attention for her. It has been a little over a month and I finally made 1,000 scrunchies. So let me show you what that looks like. So I have this big container here where I store all of my regular size scrunchies. And let me show you what I've made so far. So these are all the regular size scrunchies, and there is about 400 to 450 scrunchies in this container. And I also have my mini scrunchie stored in this shorter containers, and since these are small, they don't take up that much space, and there's about 500 to 600 scrunchies in this container. I've also have my mini scrunchies out on this basket display, so there is probably about 50 scrunchies in this display that I didn't put into the container at the bottom because I'm gonna be taking this to market. So if I have them already nicely displayed, I don't have to spend time properly displaying them, and I can just put them out like this and bring them to the market. And I have about 30 scrunchies hanging up here because I wanted to see what my pegboard display looks like with the scrunchies on them, but I'm going to be making a little bit of changes to this pegboard. Over here I have all of my petite size scrunchies. In this container I have about 150 petite size scrunchies. There's actually about 20 scrunchie in this bag. I've been keeping track of my scrunchies that are not the proper size, or they're a little bit too small, or they don't fit into any of the size category that I have my scrunchies in. So these ones I will put for clearance. In this even shorter container, I have about 90 XL scrunchies. I only made about 3 of each in the different colors. I decided not to make too many of the XL because this is my first year offering them and I don't know how they will sell. And also they are a little bit more expensive because they take up more fabric. Over here I have some scrunchies I put in this bag because they have elastics in them, but I haven't sewed them, so they still have a hole that needs to be sewn up. So these are my scrunchies that are incomplete, and I think there is about 20 scrunchies in this bag. I sort of made a rough estimate, and I think I probably made around 1,100 scrunchies. One of the reasons that I wanted to make over 1,000 scrunchies is because I sold a ton of scrunchies in person at markets last year, and I know that I'll be going to my corporate 9-to-5 job next month. I'm scared that I won't have time to sew, so I want to stock up on as much as I can. So just remember that any sewing projects doesn't have an expiry date. If you are a baker or you make food at markets, that you might have an expiry date. For my type of product, if I don't sell all my scrunchies this year, I can sell them next year. But of course, it would be great if I can sell them all this year. Some people might say making scrunchies is not worth it, but in my 1 year of selling scrunchies, I would say something different. A lot of people are making scrunchies and it's still trending, so that trend, I don't think it's gonna go away anytime soon. People are always buying scrunchies, different color scrunchies to match with the different outfits they have. So I think that there is still a lot of opportunities to start your own scrunchie business or to add scrunchies as one of your product offering at markets. I know that some of the big retail stores that sell scrunchies for a lot cheaper, but I also think that more and more people are supporting small business and people are more aware from where their product is coming from and the quality of their products. And I've compared products that is made at Walmart or Amazon, and I think mine is a little bit better quality than what's out there. So therefore I would price mine a little higher, and I don't think a lot of the big retail store makes extra large scrunchies, so that's probably another size that you can make and add to your collection because I don't see a lot of the other bigger stores carry them. I think that the key to success is to diversify your product offering. All the people who make scrunchies out there also offer other products such as hair claws, hair clip, and any hair accessories related product. I don't only make scrunchies, but I also sell hair clips and other products too. So sales from the various products I have contribute to the total sales at the end of the day, with scrunchie being one of them. I truly think if you have a passion for making things, you should definitely give it a try, and someday you will do what you love full time. I'm definitely not doing this full time, but I'm working on it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!